and Anna Bright will serve to start us off. And Martinez Vich takes advantage of the net cord, goes with the ATP, starts off with a bang. And Jaume Martinez Vich, fresh off of 2 consecutive mixed doubles medals, bronze medals in Bristol and Salt Lake City. Got the first with Jackie Kawamoto, and Mary Brascia got bronze with her last week. That was their first medal as a partnership, so certainly looking up for the number 23 seats. Christian Alshon and Anna Bright, their second time playing together. Earned silver in Bristol. Just nice defense there from Mary Brascia, but too good, too much from Alshon, just finishes it with that backhand. And that ATP call may have struck the ground a little short. Yeah, called wide, was wide, according to that replay. What a shot from Mary Brascia, Ben.
Man, you know, she's wanting to erase that memory of that singles match, I'm sure, and she's coming out strong here in doubles.
Nice hands from Christian Alshon.
Really nice hands.
Dynamic point from all 4 players there. Martinez Vich was doing a really nice job of moving Alshon around on the left side, but his hands were too good to counter that one. That's just the length of Christian Alshon, able to take so many shots out of the air.
A lot of reach with that guy. You know, they talk about the prototypical size of a male pickleball player. And, you know, I think about guys like him and Dekel Bar, guys like that, you know, that 6'2", 6'3" frame with those long arms and good reach. And, you know, but then you see these new players coming out like Kwandong and like the aggressiveness of those players with less stature. It's impressive what they can do.
Of course, Andre Diascu's got to be in that conversation for height as well. Great pickleball. Just the defense from Mary Brascia, and then Martinez Vich finding a way to attack once they got back up to the kitchen.
Yeah, that second poach he made was way better than the first one. I think the first one he overreached a little bit, but he cleaned up the mess on the second one. And Oh, yeah. So you see that right there. Bright just expecting Christian to slide a little bit more on that last middle ball. She's actually looking, and then no one's there, and she's giving him a little hand signal, come on over a little bit more. And that just goes to show when a lot of people out there in the general knowledge are saying, hey, why is that guy going over there so much? Here we are, have this lady on the right side saying, hey, come over here more.
Through the middle for Christian Alshon. What a point. But just
after that defense, man, they're both just kind of like a little bummed that no one went for it.
A lot of times, like you were saying, Ben, just with a newer partnership, it does take a few tournaments, not just a few matches, but a few tournaments to really dial in that communication, how much court you like your partner to take, their strengths in terms of countering and where their strong points are going to be. But Christian Alshon and Bright, obviously both incredible players individually. Tough to let that one go. Brascia. Right play would have been to get out of the way, but in the moment.
Yeah, it's tough when you have a mentality of fight and not necessarily flight to be that player that can let a ball go out when you're in the middle of a little quick exchange. I try to teach students, it's like, how do you beat a banger? Well, just let it go out.
A lot easier said than done.
Totally. Especially with the amount of topspin that these players put on these balls these days.
Right. Nice bit of a self-driving crash for Jaume Martinez Vich. Just the discipline from Alshon not to hit that ball.
Yeah. I mean, very fast pace of play here right now with these two teams.
Highly entertaining mixed doubles.
Yeah.
Not complaining here at all.
No, not a lot of bounces right now. And when they do bounce, it's pretty aggressive.
And interested to see if Brascia and Martinez Vich are going to switch sides here. Did not switch sides on that one, and they do unwind the stack here. Speaking of unwinding the stack, the drive gets the fourth ball air. Always one of the tougher aspects of playing mixed doubles if you get caught on that odd score line.
That's a good lead by Anna Bright there. Really nice D by Mary Brascia there. She's going to stand in there and fight.
And Christian Alshon hitting that winner just to make sure. It looked like it was a double hit off of Mary Brascia's paddle, but had to hit it just to be sure. Just too much pace there from Jaume Martinez Vich. Rips the 2-E.
Oh, that was nice, because they definitely did not think Alshon was going to that right hip of Mary Brascia right there with that volley.
And again, some miscommunication there. Christian took a lot of court.
You know, earlier she said, come on over, right? And so he comes over, and then she goes over, and then she's out of position. So like you said, you know, they've got to iron out those kinks a little bit.
On the very next point, she kind of gets out of the way a little bit. And Alshon able to capitalize. And Brascia and Martinez Vich trailing by 3 here.
Yeah, I think there were 4 or 5 dink volleys on that one point. You don't see 4 or 5 dink volleys in a point that often, like in a row. Nothing's being sped up, nothing's bouncing, but they're all volleys.
Just testament to the control of all.
Yeah.
All
While
four
they're
of these
all
players.
moving very quickly.
Right. Just good pressure from Alshon and Bright on Mary Brascia. Kind of forced her to back away from the kitchen and just continued kind of attacking that spot, getting the error. Point of the match so far.
That's a big point right there.
Finish with an ATP from Mary Brascia to neutral from defense. You can just, like you said, see that meter on full display in that last point. And that attack through the middle from Alshon creates the eventual error. It only takes them 1 game point to get it done. Game 1 goes the way of the number 2.
Tournaments are a fun and exciting way to grow your game. Connect with other players and stay active in the welcoming pickleball community. Whether you're a seasoned player or looking to try your first tournament, we have a place for you.
23 seeds Mary Brascia and Jaume Martinez Vich looking to force a game 3. Looked like I like the patience there from Martinez Vich on the back end. Looked like he may have tried to wait for an ATP that probably wasn't going to be there.
Yeah, you know, I feel like if Anna just holds line there and lets Alshon step in, but I think she also, the way she looked, she might have just felt like she missed her own shot too, though. It's hard to say.
And the hands from everyone. I mean, sometimes you just got to applaud your opponent.
Yeah, he puts his hands up after using his hands really well, to be honest. That was impressive.
Great put away from Mary Brascia, keeps it in. And just a really nice start here for Martinez Vich and Brascia. This does not feel like a round of 16 match. Feels like a quarterfinal match, maybe semifinals.
she's going to want to recoil faster between those backhand volleys, I think, because she's losing position. The ball's getting a little bit behind her on the second and third volley, but it's coming back so fast.
We saw on that one just a nice cover from Martinez Vich. Knew Brascia was running over to switch sides, and he stayed on that right side pretty heavily, able to shield her as she was making her way up to the kitchen. And an unfortunate ending to that point. The net cord goes the way of Brighton Alshon, but what hands from Martinez Vich to return the overhead.
Yeah, after you hit a lob that you know you shouldn't have hit, and then you get out of jail, and then that happens, it's a little discouraging.
I was about to say Martinez Vich taking over, but of course it goes long.
I think he definitely wishes he had let that ball bounce right there, but in the moment it probably felt like it was going to get behind him if he did. I guarantee you Mary knows she could have gotten that ball back. That's why she's frustrated.
Nice move from Alshon, takes the middle. Again, we talked about it, just he's able to cover so much court in just a single stride.
Yeah. But really that ball he puts to Jaume's Martinez Vich's backhand before that is really what opens that up. It keeps him honest, keeps him home.
And they cut the deficit to just one.
Man, what a big serve! I mean, he's singly keeping them from unwinding with that serve for sure. It's impressive.
And all knotted up here in game two. Looked like he had the look he wanted, maybe a little ambitious. But a big side out for the 23 seeds. Misdirection looks effortless from Christian Alshon. Just puts his paddle out there, one-handed backhand.
Pretty effortless right there.
And a little confusion
Yeah.
on the call. Bright saying, come on, obviously thinking it was in, but we will get a challenge.
Well, what's interesting is
And second serve upcoming. Wow, that is, I think just the reflexes from Martinez Vich, because Bright attacked him up the line a few times, and he was just able to get it back. Obviously, Bright had a chance to finish it. What a rally.
yeah, you know, that point started off with some slower dinking. And it looked like Martinez Vich and Brascia were way more in that point. And yeah, there was a few speed ups, but like I think that's the recipe for them right now is like, once again, that word pace. But like, I just can't imagine they want to be in a hard pace battle with these two. As good as their hands are, you know what I mean? I mean, it's like,
You'd be overpowered by someone like Christian
it's
Alshon,
like-
just with his length and just the power he gets so effortlessly.
see, Mary does that speed up there. That doesn't have to be a speed up, in my opinion, right there, but she must have seen something she liked.
Looked like there may have been some confusion on unwinding the stack, but
Yeah.
the third was missed off a great return. And still alive here are Mary Brascia and Jaume Martinez Vich.
It's great communication there.
Just staying in those points, taking advantage of a few uncharacteristic misses
Yeah.
from Christian Alshon.
You know, when Anna gets to just kind of step off that line and just do her thing on that right side, she's got a really good forehand stroke cross court there. It's a really nice shot. But on the other hand, I will say that the slower balls to her forehand that bounce, they seem to be having some success. Except for that one, that was a nice start.
Right. So by slower balls, you mean like slower dinks?
Yeah,
to the
like
forehand?
the slower, lower balls that she's forced to not speed up, they seem
Gotcha.
to be a lot more comfortable. But when she speeds it up, I think she's got the edge.
Oh, that was a great play from Anna Bright. That drive, not even sure how Martinez Vich got a clean paddle on that. Bailed out by the net. Follows it up with a An incredible serve. Knotted up at 8 here. Martinez Vich a little annoyed with himself. Read that one right. Just a little behind. And a big hold there from Bright and Alshon to get the serve back, still tied.
It's a really good shot by Alshon there, because I guarantee her weight's on her left foot. She's leaning in, hits that cross-court volley nicely.
Oh my gosh, what an early defense from Martinez Vich. It was a great look from Anna Bright, but just some of these gets from Martinez Vich are just improbable. Not even sure how he's getting a clean paddle on it.
Yeah, like you said earlier, this is just a round of 16 match here, and this is some high-quality team pickleball right now. This is good stuff.
And no love off the net there for Christian Alshon.
That's that pace that Martinez Vich and his partner Brascia want, but I'm not quite sure that spot of that dink was good because Alshon really had a beat on it, just got unlucky.
Again, just tight moments here in game 2.
Martinez Vich want to get that ball to bounce short, low, cross court to Anna. There it is.
Great point. Like you
Great
said,
point.
Ben, on the return, they did go cross court. It wasn't necessarily short, but it was deep, so Anna Bright couldn't really attack the third.
Yeah, and then if you notice on that fourth, they got that low bouncing ball to the kitchen area of her, and she's just a lot less aggressive when that ball bounces low below her knees on her right side. Oh, wow.
What a point.
That had it all.
That's what it takes to win a point at the pro level in mixed doubles. Not an easy feat. Match point. And what a way to end it. This was a battle.
That was a
Ben.
battle.
11-6, 11-9.